Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Virgos for May 1st through the 15th. This is going to be a what you're not expecting to happen forecast, okay? So keep in mind, you guys already know, I make this disclaimer every time we come here. This is a general reading, so definitely make sure you're using a level of discernment when viewing this. If you are somebody who is needing more of like personal guidance, definitely make sure you check out my information listed below. And also take advantage of our 20% off, especially if you're a new client. You can get 20% off by joining our emailing list, and also 20% off from taking our Zodiac quiz, basically where you can test yourself and see how well you know the Zodiac signs. So all that information will be below. I have some really cool readings available at this moment. I believe the 5-question sale is actually going to be ending in 2 days. So you can get 5 questions answered for $22.22, which is a steal. So take advantage of that before that sale is gone, especially since it has been extended for literally a month. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it, okay? And make sure you like this video as well. It helps get this video into the algorithm. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, Virgos. Virgos from May 1st through the 15th. All right. All right, perfect. So, first row, hold on, let me fix you guys. First row, we have the Ace of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Second row, we have the Page of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, the Emperor. We also have in the third row, the High Priestess, Page of Wands, and the 2 of Wands, okay? So let's get into some things. What you may not be expecting to happen during this time frame. For a lot of my Virgos, there's going to be some clarity, some much needed clarity. After really feeling like you're in a space of fog, things are about to get really apparent to you when it comes to a relationship in particular, or in regards to a family situation. For some of you, it's love. For others of you, it's marriage, your current marriage, your past marriage, or even a family dynamic that you may have going on, okay? Even if you're not with the person who you may have kids with, I'm seeing where there's going to be an understanding that's going to come in here. For a lot of you, there also may be moments where you're sitting in your own space and you're kind of thinking about what if a situation where, you know, you were married to someone, or you were in a relationship with somebody who you may have had kids with, if things worked out differently, where exactly would you guys be? And you guys may have moments like that between this time frame, May 1st through the 15th, where you're just thinking and just trying to wrap your head around how a situation may have went left. Okay? For some of you as well, you may have an ex, or for some of you, you may even be the person to do it, who may confess their feelings to you, or you may confess your feelings to this person. And through that confession, that also makes things pretty clear to you in regards to, again, what exactly was the issue in the relationship. This person may be finally letting you know, like, yeah, at the time I didn't see what you were trying to bring to the table, or I didn't appreciate it. Like, whatever they say to you is going to give you the clarity you need, basically, okay? Another thing here as well, for some of you, and this is a totally different person. It could even be the same person, but some of you are going to realize that somebody who you may have been interacting with, dating casually, interested in, they may be, you know, not really trying to offer that much. You may notice that this person may either be emotionally immature, or when it comes to what they want out of love, they may just want more of a like flirty relationship with you than anything super concrete. And you may be, you know, having to evaluate whether or not this is worth continuously putting effort and energy into. Another thing you may not be expected to happen, there's going to be an opportunity that's going to come your way. This may not be a huge, grandiose opportunity where you're going to make like $1 million or anything, but there's an opportunity in your career that's going to put you in a place of really having full control. Okay, this could be you getting a raise, like your boss coming to you and is like, okay, we want to promote you because you work hard, you know your stuff, let's promote you. And you may become like a manager with this Emperor energy. Some of you also, you may be looking at other opportunities if you don't get a raise, because some of you feel like, look, I'm putting way too much work, too much energy, too much time into this job, and then you're not even giving me a raise. Like, why am I doing all this work then? All right, I feel that. But some of you are really going to be like, look, I need a step up in my finances, and if you're not trying to give me it at this current job, then I'm just going to go and look at another one. So you guys may start looking at other opportunities. What else am I seeing here? Some of you may even be approached romantically by an Aries or a Taurus. Some of you also possibly an air sign. This air sign may come out of the blue though, confessing their feelings to you, and it may make you kind of question things in regards to why this person just came out of the blue expressing their feelings. Another thing, your intuition is going to be ringing off the hook. Okay, there's going to be a lot of things that intuitively you're going to be able to pick up on where it's going. Okay, this is like conversations with people. This is like events that are taking place in your life in this time frame that your intuition is just going to be screaming at you like, oh, I get why this happened because this, and this. And it will be 100% right. Okay. Some of you also, you're going to get inspired to do something. It's going to be different for everybody, so I'm not going to say specifically what it is. You're going to get inspired to do something though. This is creatively, or this is an idea or something that you're very passionate about, okay? This is something that really grinds your gears, okay? For some of you, it may be something that's sparked out of anger where it's like, oh, I'm tired of this and I want some sort of change, where it's forcing you to, do something creative and outside of the box so you can make the change happen. Or it's something good where it's like, okay, it drives your passion levels to a high point and you're like, okay, well, I want to, go towards doing this creative idea or something like that. But for a lot of you, there's going to be something that's going to emotionally charge you to the point where you're going to want to make some sort of change, or you're going to actually want to take some sort of action. But figuring out how to do that is the whole mystery, if that makes sense. Like, you may be trying to figure out exactly how to go about doing this. All right. Virgos, May 1st to the 15th. What are they not expecting to happen? Virgos from May 1st through the 15th. Okay, we have Magician in the Mirror. So yeah, for a lot of you, whatever you want this month to entail, or whatever you're trying to manifest this month, you guys are in full control. Whenever I see the Magician card or the Magician in the Mirror, I always think of being in full control, being literally a magician. And a magician is somebody who can use the elements, use the tools that they have around them to make the situation work for themselves, or they're able to change the trajectory. Is that the word, trajectory? You guys hear me over here trying to use big words. Change the course of how a situation is about to, I guess, unfold, if that makes sense. So you guys are going to be in full control here, especially when it comes to manifesting some sort of change here. I'm telling you, something here is going to upset you, where it's going to make you want to turn things around. This may be some disappointments with like your past relationships, where it's like, okay, I need to change the way I'm dating, or disappointments in career or business. And this is like, okay, well, I need to handle things differently. It's going to be something that's going to invoke you to change the way you're handling situations here. Okay. Yeah, there's going to definitely be a new cycle starting for a lot of you as well. And for a lot of you, you'll finally be in a space to where you could put some sort of heartbreak in the past. Especially if this is romantic heartbreak where, you were married and you may not be married to that person anymore, or you guys are just not on the same page. But I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so much, Virgos, for watching. This was just an overview. Thank you so much for your support. If you did enjoy this, please make sure you thumbs up this video. It helps this video get into the algorithm. And also make sure you subscribe if you haven't as well. And definitely make sure you check out my information below. Get 20% off your first reading by taking our Zodiac quiz or by joining our emailing list. And yes, thank you. And I will see you in the next one.